going there, everyone? So we're going to talk a little bit about what's going on in the Delta right now. What are some of the baits that I would use specifically? What we have going on is a lot of rain. It looks like it's going to be a wet year. I checked the Delta out yesterday, checked out some of my spots, and we finally have mud, like zero visibility mud. Haven't had that situation for quite a few years. I love it though, I love mud. So what I do in mud is I throw bigger baits. When I'm flipping, I like to flip a jig a lot at this time of the year. Black and blue jig. They're early, they're pre-spawn fish, they're fat, and then I tip it with a rodent. And I like the sapphire type blue that really shows up better than just a dull blue. So this is a great combination of flip right here. It's bulky, it moves a little bit. We split these tails, and they do actually have some movement, and these big fish will find it. This is just for illustration purposes. It's a 3/8 bitsy jig. It's the only blue one we could find around here on the shelf, but we typically, this is more of a finesse jig. I'm going to be using a bulkier jig, more of a 1/2 ounce Straight King Hackney jig or something, and with a big beefy hook on it. And I'm going to put a rattle on it if my jig doesn't have a rattle. I think that's very important. I like to throw it in the toolies at this time of the year and just shake it in one spot. And I think those fish just sort of come over to it. I think they move as far as 5 to 10 feet, and then all of a sudden they just hammer it. So good luck out there on the jig. Let me go into another bait here. This has become my favorite flip bait right here. This is the structure bug, and it has, you split these tails, so it comes in packaging. What I really like about it is the tails are never kinked up because of this great packaging here. I've thrown other plastics. I still throw some other plastics occasionally, and I hate it when a bait comes out like this. Obviously it's not going to have the right action that the manufacturer intended if it's all crooked and jacked up. So these are connected. We pull the appendages off of this and pull the appendage tail right here, and this thing has crazy action. This time of the year, this is called a structure bug. I really prefer the Magnum structure bug, which is our next size up. I want a big bait to find a big female out there, a big pre-spawn female bass. That's what they like, is the bigger bait. But this bait is great throughout the year, but for January, February, I prefer the Mag structure bug. Another bulky presentation that I have tied up right now, this is just the Magnum Game Hawg, okay? So KVD, Perfect Plastics. I'm either going to throw it again in the black and blue, or I'm going to throw the June bug. This June bug really shows up in this dirty water we have. When I rig this bait up, I'm going to have a tungsten, a Straight King tungsten. I'm going to put a glass bead or a tungsten bead on there. I'm going to shake it so it ticks. And it's the same principle as the jig. I want that sound. Those fish are attracted to it. You got to remember, we have 0 to 3 inches right now in a lot of the Delta, and it's going to be like that for the next 2 months with this rain that we have coming down the river. So I like a big bulky presentation. The blacks and blues and the June bugs are my go-to colors. So good luck out there, and go catch you a big 10-pound fish in the Delta.